Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Tagoar here, keeping it tanky in Raid Shadow Legends, and today we are going to be looking at arguably the hardest area of content in the game, and that's the Iron Twins. The Iron Twins got nerfed, and he's still incredibly hard to defeat. So today we are going to be looking at the team that I use to approach the Iron Twins Fortress. It's not necessarily accessible, but it's what I have to work with. So we've got Grandoak Podrag here, coming in with continuous heals on an ally attack. We've got increased speed and a full cleanse, which is really nice because that Iron Twins throws out some hurtful debuffs, so a cleanse is very nice. And now Podrag isn't necessarily the best option here because he brings so many buffs that he's filling the boss's turn meter, but better than nothing. We've got a new addition to the squad, Raka Viletide, who is going to be also bringing a cleanse as well as a block debuffs, as well as lots of heals and a little bit of turn meter, or she is replacing Godseeker Aniri. Godseeker does work. She's the one that I was using up until the point of making this video. So if you have a Godseeker, that works. She's still in my Sand Devil build, so if you want the stats for Godseeker's build, go check out that Sand Devil video. It's right there for you. Hold up, click the link in the description right now to get a free Uugo, as well as 2 more free epic champions as you level up. Here are the steps to get yours. Step 1, log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. This is an amazing account start to Raid, so click the link and start now. Up next on this team, we've got Owella, who is a legendary that not very many people use, but I think she is still incredibly powerful. She's got decreased speed on the A1, 100% chance when booked, and cannot be resisted if Alton of the Shell is on the same team. We don't have Alton, don't want Alton, but it is a nice little partner ability. We don't necessarily have her built with any accuracy. We're not relying on the decreased speed, so no worries there. It's more of a nice to have than anything. On the A2, she does a lot of healing as well as increasing ally buff duration on a 3-turn cooldown. She does 30% turn meter fill on her A3, also on a 3-turn cooldown, with increased resistance, which can be at times enough to let us resist some debuffs. Whenever an ally loses 15% or more HP from a single hit, she will place a continuous heal buff on them. So she is a very competent healer that provides a lot of turn meter. We have her awakened with 1-star cruelty. She's got War Master. Everybody, all of the supports in this video today, no, everybody in this video today will have War Master, because we also have Corvus the Corruptor, who's bringing in poison damage as well as damage reduction and decrease attack, keeping our buffs and debuffs up as long as possible. He's got Brimstone as well, just to try to do a little bit of extra damage. And then finally, the hero of this team and the hero of this dungeon, to be honest, is Geomancer. This Stone Guard passive is going to be the only reason we are killing the boss, which means he's technically killing himself because of the reflect damage caused when under his HP burn and weaken. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead, and we don't have any presets or anything in here, so let's just go in here and show you how it works. Now, I don't think this team has necessarily a 100% success rate, but it's pretty doggone consistent. You can do a whole lot worse than this team. The biggest problem with this team and its efficacy is where if the boss gets to a certain HP threshold, he will cleanse himself like that. So it's kind of hard to keep up Geo's burn as well as Corvus's poisons. So our main sources of damage are heavily dependent on dodging those HP thresholds. But when we do, I mean, you're going to see we do a lot of damage to the boss. So it's not the end of the world necessarily to have that cleanse go off, but it is a bit annoying. But now we've got a ton of poisons stacked up. We've got the HP burn ready to go. Hopefully we can throw out, yep, the A2 to keep the duration up on those debuffs. Let's see, he cleansed himself again, and we're going to take a lot of damage for no good reason. But thanks to Raka being on the team, we are not taking nearly as much damage as we usually do. So Raka actually might give us the 100% success rate that we've been lacking from this team. We've got the decrease attack up, which is very, very nice. Decrease attack saves our bacon on this dungeon because he hits really stinking hard. So really happy to have that along for the ride. I mean, yeah, just like that in one turn, Geo went to half health. So don't ever underestimate the Iron Twins. They are incredibly powerful. Oh, nice. We got the decreased speed up. But if you are not ready for the amount of damage that this boss can put out, you will fail. You will fail. This boss hits unbelievably hard, which is actually kind of what we're banking on because we're using Geomancer. But unfortunately, his burn didn't land that time. So it's going to be more so up to Corvus's poisons and just our raw survivability. That's the name of the game with this dungeon is supports. If you don't have strong healers and supports, you're kind of screwed in this dungeon because it's just that hard to survive. I know there's some like cheese strats that you can do for this dungeon, but I try to just brute force it. I don't like doing finicky like cheese strats. I feel like that's just kind of taking away from the game. Brimstone does a lot of work in this dungeon. Anybody who's got 5-star awakened brimstone or more, bring them because then the brimstone will be protected and he can't cleanse it. So if you've got 5 or 6-star awakened brimstone, bring it because that will change the game. But yeah, there we go. We got it wasted away here in 4 minutes on the top level of the Iron Twins Fortress. And this is the worst affinity for me. The best time is 2 minutes, and that's when we don't have those pesky resistances, crap ton of damage through his brimstone and poisons, and then Geomancer doing 1,000,000 damage, and that's with the majority of the fight him not having his burn up. So yeah, we'll go through it one more time. We'll go through it one more time just to show consistency in the run. Don't want to let you guys go with any questions, but if you do have any questions, hit me up in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. If I don't have an answer, I will quickly start looking around for them because I want to help people as much as possible. That's the primary function of this channel, is to provide support to the players of Raid Shadow Legends because it's a kind of a hard game to get into. Without content creators like Ash, I never would have understood how to play this game properly. So I want to provide that same kind of help to other players. If I just help a couple, then that's good enough for me. Just paying kindness forward. That's the name of the game in life. Brimstone is so good in this dungeon because he's got so many active skills. So chances are, unless he's doing that A1 where he applies the debuffs, he's going to be taking damage from Brimstone. Geomancer needs some more accuracy. I don't know what his deal is. I'll have to work on it. Geo's build isn't the best. It's been a work in progress. Been playing the game for almost 2 years, and I think I've changed Geo's build like maybe twice. So maybe it's time for him to get an update. Alrighty. Come on, Iron Twins. Smack the cold tar out of us. Beat yourself senseless. There we go. There we go. We got him now. He's not getting out of that one. No siree. So many continuous heals in this team. And yep, there he goes down again a second time. These stats here are a better indication of what a normal run will be like. Geomancer sitting over here doing 1.7 million and then Corvus doing 1.2. So yeah, that's a way to get through Iron Twins in a nutshell. It's a hard dungeon, but you can persevere through it, and if you've got the right champs, you can just brute force it. And that's what I recommend you do. Just brute force it. So yeah, that's my Iron Twins guide. Let me know in the comments if you need help with anything. I check my comments probably 2 or 3 times a day. So chances are I will see it and I will respond. Yeah, don't be scared to ask questions. That's how we learn. With that being said, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tanky.